Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Brooklyn Cord Cutters and welcome to my channel. Before I get started, I want to give some shout out to some friends of mine. You got Phantom Streams, you got King, his name is King Webb, and you also have Dre, his name is Andre, and I want to say what's up to my peoples. Alright, in today's video I want to show you guys what I've been working on. This is my Nvidia Shield TV box that I had for a while, and King came to me and said, BK, you should try to use your shield such as Phantom. Phantom have his shield running his games, and plus he's streaming on it. So I said, let me give it a shot. I took it out. I said, let me preload some games on it and let me check it out. So I did that. So in today's video, I'm going to show y'all my game collection. All right. So now I'm going to go into my apps and I'm going to go down to my games. I'm going to show y'all the emulators and I'm going to show y'all the ROMs that run the emulators. So this right here, the first one up is Genesis. These are my Genesis. That's my emulator that you see in front of you. Right, I'm gonna click on it so you can see it. This is the emulator for Genesis. Y'all can go and get it from the Play Store, and y'all can go get the emulators. I can't tell you where you get your ROMs from, but you can get your emulators from the Google Play Store. So I'm gonna click inside. Right, I already have games already preloaded. So these are my ROMs, and I have all of them. You see at the top it says Genesis. Right. So now I'm going to click down and I'm going to show you. See my controller just connected. I'm going to show y'all these are my ROMs for Genesis. I pretty much have them all A to Z in alphabetical order, and you can see the bar on the right. That is pretty much a lot of games on here. Alright, so that's number one. So now we're going to go back out, right? And I'm going to go back in. Now the next up, we're going to go to, let me click on, we're going to go to Nintendo. So now I clicked on the Nintendo and it says load games. And y'all can see where it says load games. I already have it preloaded. So I'm going to click on load games and pretty much the same thing. A to Z, you see at the top, it says Nintendo, NES. All right. So now I'm going to show y'all my ROM. These are my ROMs. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to click on nothing. Let me back out. Did I want to quit? Yes. Okay, I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry guys. I'm going to scroll down. And these are the ROMs for my Nintendo. As y'all can see that they worked. Pretty much had A to Z, same thing. You know, I seen something that was nice. You see Donkey Kong. I saw Donkey Kong on here. You see, you got Donkey Kong. You got pretty much anything that came with the Super Nintendo. Alright, so now we're going to back out of this one because it's A to Z also, guys. So I'm going to go back, right? I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to scroll down again. Now next up is Super Nintendo. So that's the emulator for Super Nintendo, and this is the emulator, this is the emulator for Nintendo. Right? So now this is the emulator for Super Nintendo. So now we're going to click on it, and the same thing. I'm going to load the games. These are the emulators. You see it says Super Nintendo at the top, Super NES. I'll just point it out, Super NES. And these are the ROMs for it. So I'm going to scroll down, and they're basically the same thing. A to Z, all the games. This is what we've been working on. We have some other stuff that we're going to show you guys later that y'all might be interested in. But basically it's the same thing. You see the bar on the right shows you that it's a lot of games here. All right. So remember, guys, you need the emulator and you need the ROMs. These are what you call ROMs inside here. The ROMs are the games. So now we're going to go back out. Now we're going to go back in. Now, next up, right? Next up, we're going to go Now we're gonna go right here. We're gonna click on this one here. It's called Redream, right? So now I'm gonna click on my controller. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. And y'all can find all of these emulators in the Play Store. You see my controller is vibrating. So I'm gonna scroll down and I'm gonna connect. These are my Dreamcast games, as y'all can see. These are Dreamcast. So you can click on any one. I just preloaded these to show you that I'm not gonna click on the content. They all work. You could check it out for yourself. These are games I preloaded to show you guys all the Dreamcast. When the last time y'all played Dreamcast, guys? It's nice. This shield is set up. It has a lot of games that I preloaded inside. So remember, this is Redream Emulator. And these are the ROMs inside. You have to find out a place for the ROMs. If you need help, you can join my Telegram group and I could try to help you out over there. So now we're going to come back out of this. We're going to go home. Now we're going to go back in and we're going to go down. Sorry, we're going to go down again. And now, next up, we're going to go to Nintendo 64. So now this is the emulator for Nintendo 64. So if y'all need help, y'all can come back to the video and look at the emulators that I have for each one, and y'all can go to the Play Store and get them. This one is Nintendo 64. So this is the emulator. I'm going to click inside. I have some games preloaded, which as y'all can see, I have some games that I put in there just to make sure that they work. And they do work, guys. All the games inside, you can pick in the games that you want and you can load them in. I have more games I'm going to load in later. I just put these in there for testing and they work. These are Nintendo 64 ROMs, guys. Alright. So now we're going to come back out. We're going to go back in. And now we're going to go back down. Right? We're going to go back down. And the next up is, okay, we're going to go right. We're going to go here. And we're going to go here. This is the emulator for Wii games. If y'all like Wii, this is the Dolphin emulator. And it plays the Wii games. We're going to go inside. And you see, these are Wii games. You know, I put these in there for testing and they work well. You know, like I said, I'm not going to click on anything for copyright reasons. You have to just go out and I'm showing you guys that this is what emulator and ROMs you have to get on your own and they work. All right. So these are Wii games. You see, these are the ones I preloaded to test it out and they're working good. So now we're going to come back out. Right. We're going to go back in. Now we got one more. Right. We're going to scroll down and we're going to go over to this one here. This is the emulator for PlayStation. You see the EPSXE, that's PlayStation. This is the emulator for the PlayStation. So if you want to play PlayStation games, you have to get this emulator or some emulator such as something like this. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to show y'all these are the PlayStation games that I preloaded inside. They're all working. So I just want to show y'all, you know, these are what I put inside to test it with and they working. So I'm going to scroll back up and it's nice, guys. It's nice. You know, the Video Shield is a nice gaming box. I'm using it what it was made for. It was made for gaming and I figured that I'm going to use it for gaming. You know, I do stream with it, yes, but this is not the topic today. The topic is gaming. So, yes. So now I'm going to come back out. Now I'm going to go back in. Now we're going to recap what I just showed y'all. This here is the emulator for Genesis. Now I'm going to go down. This is the emulator for Nintendo 64. This is the emulator for Nintendo. This is the emulator for PlayStation. This is the emulator for Wii. This is the emulator for 64. And this is the emulator for Dreamcast. And I also have Android games on the box. You can put as many Android games as you want. I have several Android games on. I have like 20 or 30. I didn't finish loading them on because, like I said, it takes time. I'm doing a whole lot of other stuff. You see, these are all Android games. You see, all the ones I'm clicking on now are Android games. You can go to the Play Store and purchase what you want. These are some of the ones that I purchased for myself. So, yeah, guys, it's nice for gaming. The gaming is real nice. The box is real nice, guys. You see, it says games. So, that's going to end it for this video. I hope y'all like my gaming shield. And like I said, we also stream with it. This is what we've been working on. I've been working on, and the guys been working on their own. And then later, we'll show y'all what other things that we came up with, because you could take all these emulators that I show you and you can integrate them into one emulator that runs all of them. So we'll show y'all that later. And I appreciate y'all taking the time out, letting me into your homes and, checking out my videos. And I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. I do everything for you guys, so, y'all can have something for y'all families the same way we have it for ours. All right. So y'all know my motto. Just ask Brooklyn. Until the next video, guys. Brooklyn Cord Cutters out.